Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. Whether it's your first time joining us or you join us every week, we want to welcome you and say good morning on behalf of Purpose Journey Counseling LLC Reloaded. We're still reloaded for the year 2023. But today is Wednesday, August the 2nd. It is August the 2nd, 2023. And again, we want to welcome you on behalf of Purpose Journey Counseling. My name is Dr. Natatu North, and I am the owner and therapist of Purpose Journey Counseling, LLC. And we are located in Cincinnati, Ohio. So again, we want to greet you this morning and say welcome. And whether you catch us live at 7 a.m. or you catch us later in the day, later in the week, later in the month, or even later in the year, we appreciate you viewing with us. We appreciate you joining with us, engaging with us. So welcome to you. But at 7 a.m. on August the 2nd, we are live. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, if it's Twitter or whatever it's called, the X, we're live on there. So we're not going to, whatever that is called, we're live on there. And also the YouTube link for this broadcast is posted on Instagram. Yeah, so whatever that's called. But we're on Twitter, the old Twitter, new Twitter, whatever it is. We're still on there. So we do ask that you take just a few moments just to like this broadcast. Please like our pages on your preferred social media platform and follow us on your preferred platform. But then also please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we always ask that you do that, whether you watch us on YouTube or not. Purposed with an ED, Purposed Journey Counseling, our YouTube channel. If you'll just go ahead and subscribe, we'd appreciate it. And let's also share this video, share this broadcast with someone, everyone, people. Why? Because we do something very, very important on Wednesdays. So please share and let's interact and engage in the comment section. So I always share these two numbers. Still going to share them on today. If you don't have these numbers in your phone, please store them. The National Suicide Prevention Hotline, that number is 1-800-273-8255. Again, that's 1-800-273-8255. This number is 24/7. Save it in your phone. You never know when it might be needed for you or someone else. So please save this number in your phone. And also the number for the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. That number is 988. Again, that's 988. Both numbers are 24/7. So there's always someone available to talk with you, to chat with you as needed. And the cool thing about this number is you can text this number as well. So you don't necessarily have to talk to someone, but you can text someone. Someone could just be on the other end of a text message. So please make sure that you have this information stored in your phones when, if ever needed for you or someone else. Could be someone you know, could be someone you don't even know. So we thank you for taking just a moment to do that. So again, we're here. It is Wednesday, and every Wednesday, and I'll put the flyer back up here for the months of June through August, and it is August now. We actually 5 Wednesdays in August, so we'll be here, Lord willing, every Wednesday. But on Wednesdays, we have our Wednesday check-in. Wednesday check-in. Why do we do it? Because it's Wednesday. Wednesdays can be sometimes tougher than Mondays, because a lot of times, especially for those of us who go to, who engage, we worship on Sundays or, something like that. We're fueled up. We get ourselves together. We got that push and that drive to get through the week. Monday is Monday, but it's like, okay, I prepared myself for Monday. I'm still coasting through Tuesday. But a lot of times by the time we get to Wednesday, we're like, is it Friday? Is it Saturday? Like, I need another day because I'm just feeling like I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. So it's just to be able to check in with ourselves, check in with each other, and let's just see how we know one another is doing. A lot of times we just get used to our routine and our schedule, and we don't always check in. So for our check-in, if this is your first time, what we do in the comment section of whatever your platform is, we're using different color hearts to check in. So we use a blue heart if we're doing great, a purple heart if we're in need of a little bit of a push today, a yellow heart if we're feeling just okay, a red heart if we are struggling, and a green heart if we are in crisis. And what I always say is that you don't have to tell us what you're going through. You don't have to give us any details about your situation. That's your business. It can stay your business. But we do ask that you just check in. Just check in. It's good for us to be aware of how we're doing, but also for us to be able to check in with each other. So the first thing we ask you to do is just go ahead and put your color heart in the comment section. And throughout the course of the day, I do check those and I actually go back in and respond. So if you could just put your color heart, and for those of you who do it every week, we appreciate you checking in. We're praying that everyone's a blue heart so far. I would say that I'm probably maybe purple right now, maybe purple. I don't know, just purple, probably because I got a long list of things to do and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get them all done in the proper time frame. So I'm needing a little bit of push to just kind of help me. So, but the next thing we do is answer these series of questions, and you don't have to answer them in the comment section unless you want to, but you can. But the first thing I want you to ask yourself is, how are you? How are you doing? How are you feeling? How are things right now? Now, we said it's 7 a.m., but, maybe at 7 a.m. you feel one way. Maybe right now you're a little anxious, but maybe by 9 o'clock you're actually like, oh, I'm happy, I'm ecstatic, I'm ready for this day. But just checking in at this moment or whenever you're watching this, whenever it is, how are you doing? Answer it honestly. Don't try to sugarcoat it. Don't try to hide anything. Answer it to yourself. Again, like I said, you don't have to put it in the comment section, but be honest with yourself to be able to answer this question. How are you doing? It's very important to know how you're doing. Don't wear any mask in answering that question. Answer it honestly for yourself. How are you doing? The next question I want you to ask yourself is, what are you planning to accomplish today? What are you planning to accomplish today? I mean, I could say, like I already said, I'm about a purple heart right now. Need a little bit of a push. How am I doing? I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed because I just have a lot of stuff to do. What am I planning to accomplish today? Well, I have a to-do list. I'm planning to actually try to tackle that to-do list today. It's Wednesday and I have a lot of things I have to prioritize. There's some things that have to get done by the end of the week. There's some things I need to get done by the end of the day. So it's just saying, okay, in the middle of appointments and all these different things, what are you going to accomplish? So identifying what are those things. I say this all the time too, every week, even if it's things that you need to accomplish for yourself that have nothing to do with work, have nothing to do with someone else. What are you going to accomplish for yourself? Could be something that you need to do today. What are you planning to accomplish? Next question to ask yourself is, how will you handle the stressors that may come your way today? Why? Because stress is inevitable. We can try to live a stress-free life. That's just not going to happen. That's not being negative or being cynical. That is being realistic. The stressors come. They do come. But how are you going to handle them when they come? Yes, it will depend on what the stressor is. But just being able to say, I plan to take this head on. I'm not going to bow down. I'm not going to bow out. I'm not going to quit today just because I'm not feeling it. I'm not going to quit today just because I might get a little bit upset, a little bit frustrated, or maybe right now I'm a red heart. I'm struggling because I really just don't feel like it. I'm going through some stuff. I'm stressed out. I don't know what I'm going to do. But, it's saying that, what, I may not have all the answers. I may not feel 100% confident that I know that this is going to work out fine right in this moment, but I know that I'm going to take the steps necessary to handle the things that I need to handle. So how are you planning to handle it? Do you need support? Do you need someone to kind of intervene and step in with you to kind of, do you need to reach out with someone and say, hey, can you pray with me? Reach out to somebody and say, hey, I need to vent. How are you going to handle the stressors that come your way today? The next question is, what is your motivation? It is so important to be able to answer this question. This is also a question that can be very, very challenging to answer. I will say, I say I'm going to do this every weekend. I forget to do it myself. How am I going to handle stressors? I'm going to just focus on my list. That's how I'm going to handle it. And I'm going to pace myself. I'm going to pace myself and not overwhelm myself. My motivation is knowing that the outcome of me completing the things that I need to complete is going to bring so much peace. And it actually is going to benefit other people as well, because a lot of the things on my list actually are for other people or things other people have asked me to do. So I know that it motivates me to help other people. So I know that once I complete the tasks that are on my list and other people are going to benefit from that as well, that's my motivation. That's my motivation. But what is yours? What is yours? So this is kind of how I'm dialoguing with myself as I'm dialoguing with you all and answering these questions for myself. And then the last question is, how can we pray for you? This is so important. I say this too every week. You absolutely may put in the comment section what you would like us to pray for. You can put that if you want to. You can go ahead and write it. You can ask for a specific prayer. But if you decide that you don't want to put in the comment section, you don't. You can even put, I always say, a praying hands and then your color heart. That just lets us know that you are asking for prayer. It doesn't tell us what you're asking for because you may not want to put this or disclose that information, and that is totally fine. You don't have to do it. But I just want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to just know that we're praying, or encourage you just to know that you can solicit prayer and know that someone is praying for you. We definitely utilize our Wednesday specifically. That's why we do this specifically, to make sure that we're in prayer for each other. But then also when someone actually asks for prayer or puts even their name in the comment section or praying hands in the heart, in that color heart, we are, just know that we are praying for you. We're definitely praying for you. Just putting in the comment section helps us to pray for you by name. But please know that we are praying for you today, every day, but particularly on today. So again, just kind of going back to our check-in, we're putting the color heart based off of where we are right now. If you want to check in more than once today, let's say maybe you start with a red heart, you're struggling, and by the end of the day, you're doing great because something happened. If you want to tell a story in terms of like, hey, that paints a picture. I was struggling, but now I'm doing great. Because I had some things I had to accomplish. I handled the stressors. I was motivated, and I prayed for myself, or so I prayed with someone else. So how are you? That's what we're asking ourselves. How are you? Asking yourself, what are you planning to accomplish today? How will you handle the stressors that may come your way today? Asking yourself, what is your motivation? And then asking, how can we pray for you? You're asking all these questions as a part of our check-in for today. So we thank you for taking the time to do that. And just know that we're better together. We were created for a relationship with each other. So we get our horizontal together. We need to get our horizontal relationships together. So this is our purpose of doing our Wednesday check-ins all these months. So we are thankful for that. So thank you so much for taking the time to do that. And like I said, throughout the day, a lot of times I have to wait until the evenings once I'm settled, but I will definitely be responding to your comments in the comment section. So in your heart. So God bless you. And thank you so much for that. So I'm just going to put this up there. I am elated. So I think maybe I just went from a purple heart to a blue heart just by looking at this flyer. I keep saying I don't have a lot of words to describe my excitement for what is coming on Sunday. And this is part 1 on Sunday. So our monthly podcast, hashtag from a Christian, hashtag from a therapist with Dr. Natatsu, is usually on the first Sundays of the month. We had to postpone some things in July, but God has blessed us to have 2 episodes, 13 and 14, of Battle of the Sexes on this Sunday, August the 6th, and then next Sunday, August the 13th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These are the podcast panelists, guests. I'm going to say panelists, the guests. This is my family. Like I said, I just didn't put it back. I'm excited. Be there. You don't want to miss it. Go ahead and mark your calendars. We're posting the flyers on our social media platforms. We will be live on all of our platforms. You do not want to miss it. It's for everybody. It will be age appropriate because it is hashtag from a Christian. It will be age appropriate even for even teens. I would even think some kids could probably even watch it too, some stuff might be a little over their head, but honestly, it will be age appropriate for different ages, obviously both male, female. So join us. You don't want to miss it. Again, you just don't. Just be there. Like that's the best thing I can say. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be epic. I speak it in the name of Jesus. It's going to be amazing. It's definitely going to be amazing. Some amazing guests that we're going to have. So definitely tune in on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be live, and so we'll be able to take even questions, comments, and things like that as we are dialoguing with each other. So God bless you. Thank you so much. Back up there. Sunday. The next 2 Sundays. It'll be worth your time. And because it's social media, you can be anywhere doing whatever you want to do and still tuning in. So Thank you so much. So, our tag, because I can go on, but I'm going to stop. But our tag for Purpose Journey Counseling is to be loving, be kind, be compassionate, and be intentional towards others as well as towards yourselves. So, I'm just gonna put that up there. We will see you Sunday, Lord willing. Lord willing, we will see you on Sunday, Sunday the 6th, for hashtag from a Christian, hashtag from a therapist at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will see you with bells on and rejoicing for the opportunity to have these conversations live. We do pray that it, touches people, impacts people in a positive way, but it's good to be able to have these platforms to do these things. So we are definitely grateful. So have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, and blessings and love to each and every one of you.